Hello, my friend. Hey guys. So we're gonna do a couple different things, but there's a couple things that I'm particularly excited about. One is focusing on what would be the most important question or action to perform. That is the key thing here. What I believe that is is to make my script more efficient and flexible, so that way it can be used across multiple levels. That makes the most sense to me as a task to do. I feel like I'm a little bit too loud. Maybe you can lower the volume of me, or I can add some background music. So let's do that. Okay, I think we're good. I think that kind of evens me out a little bit. Let me lower this because I'm not going to be able to think like that. There we go. A little bit lower. There we go. Okay, so what is the most important question I can ask myself? That's going to be number one. And again, I believe it's going to be making the script more efficient so it can work across levels rather than making it per level, which as I was even doing it, it just felt painful, and I knew like the programmer in me was like, this is stupid, I should not be doing this. But I just feel like I'm too loud, unfortunately. But I have no way to fix that right now. So here we go. Dryer, knock it off. Not right now. I did walk him. He's just being dramatic. Like, oh, I want to be walked now, because he knows the perfect time to. That is, there's something about my boy, my loving, beautiful boy. That if you can see him, oh boy, there's something about him where he just knows, like, oh, I know this would be a horrible time to get. This would be a horrible time to ask for a WALK, so let me do that right now, because that's him. But yeah, so the most important question, and the second thing I'm super excited about for this stream, is the experimentation with DeepSeek, which I held off on for a little bit because I was a little trepidatious in regards to cybersecurity concerns as a budding penetration tester. However, I had somebody more experienced in the cybersecurity field explain to me the benefits of having it decentralized and having all that information local, where ChatGPT, which I already signed on for, is not localized. So there's that problem. So without further ado, let's first and foremost get DeepSeek up here. Is it only available in application form? There's no web app for it? There we go. I was about to say, that feels wrong. So we're just going to have this up in the background and see how it feels throughout our session. Let me sign up, or sign in here. Okay. Alright, and then again, we're going to have this more off to the side, and then we'll incorporate it throughout our workflow. So what is the most important question I can ask myself during this session? I think that this should be lowered. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. I'm not a huge fan of the lighting. I know I need to have like lighting more straight on, but I don't know how to do that. I'll talk to Noodles about it. Noodles is a great streamer. They are super cool people. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw. Well, look at this Thousand Sunny cup I got. super excited and happy about it. I just love One Piece so much, and I didn't think I could love another anime so much. I've watched and engaged with and loved Dragon Ball and so many Full Metal Alchemist. Case in point is my tattoo. Like, there's so many animes that I've loved throughout the years, but to love One Piece to this extent of like life lessons, reflection, motivation, it's incredible. So what I'm gonna do here is take the current script that we have, and I'm going to plug it in, right? Again, let's give DeepSeek a test drive. I'm gonna say my intention is to make this script flexible to work on multiple levels so that, and that's also a critically important part of AI, I feel, that it kind of goes not unnoticed or whatever, I don't know what the right terminology would be, but is not fully focused on, is specific wording. Like, AI is a great tool the more specific and more intentional you get with the technology. So, this is Earl Grey, by the way. Like Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Alright, anyway. So yeah, the intention is to make this script flexible to work with multiple levels so that letters, quote, letters can be plugged in and trigger sounds when across multiple triggers. My intention is to make a script flexible to work with multiple levels so that the letters can be plugged in and trigger multiple sounds, or trigger sounds pending whatever letter. Now I have an idea of how to do this, but I'm curious to see what their input is going to be. And I'm going to go with Deep Think, because why not? This is way quicker than I thought it was going to answer. I know it's not very flexible. Rude. It was like, you have it like this, which is hard-coded references. That is not very flexible. I know it's not flexible. That's why I was talking to you. Wow, okay. It is getting very detailed. What I should have said is explain this simply. Okay. So the first letter to be added into the array of ready, but I noticed that there's a problem there. The user declares var letters again inside of ready, which shadows the class level. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because I do it twice, so I overwrite it here. So that makes sense. I would not declare it again. Right. Makes sense that I would not declare it again. Excuse me. Where is this? Give me 1 second here. Okay. Oh wow, still going. Holy shit, this is a crazy in-depth explanation. I do wish it would have, like, what a lot of AI tools. Is this still going? No. Oh no, it is. Wow. Well, I did say Deep Think, so I guess that's on me. But I'm surprised. So it called out a clear thing, which I'm happy is just catching basic coding mistakes. Sometimes when utilizing GPT or Copilot, even not Copilot within the IDE, but Copilot within like the Microsoft product, it'll overlook certain basic thing. So I'm happy to call it that basic thing. Now, this is a huge explanation, but I really just need to get to the core of how to make this flexible, which I believe is iterating on this array, but how to iterate on that, or how to plug into the array is the question. Array being the list. How do I make it so that list is flexible so I can plug in whatever letters, and then it'll trigger whatever sounds, rather than as I have it right now, hard-coded, as is stated, kind of rudely, maybe, in my opinion. Hard-coded, which is not very flexible. I said it wasn't flexible, okay? Alright. Thought for 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Or no, 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Don't care. So the refactor this for flexibility letter array. Correctly initialize the letters in the array by removing and redeclaring. By removing the which I already did. Then perhaps find all the letter nodes automatically instead of. But how do we append it? Is my question. How do we add to the list? How do we add to the list dynamically without hard coding it? That's my question. Dynamic input. Okay, followed by what I was asking. This is why you read. Instead of checking each letter input by index, loop through the letters to check if the corresponding input is pressed. I don't think that works. Each letter could be associated with an action name, like letter P. Yeah, which is what we have currently when we come down here. So I don't see how it's making this better. Because it's saying, like, okay, hold on. I wish this was broken apart a little bit better. It being bolded to emphasize separation. Different font types. I mean, it looks like it's trying to bold. Maybe it's the... No, I thought it would be the view. Obviously, you know, these are meant to be bolded, but the, I don't know, the CSS or whatever is thrown off. Okay, assign each letter node to a group like letters in ready. Get all nodes of this group and populate the letter array. This way, adding letters just requires adding them to a group. If I understand this correctly, so here is where we have all of the letters. Excuse me. Here's where we have all the letters. It wants me to add them all to a class. However, let me read it through fully before, because that's a common mistake I'll make that I noticed. More of a note to myself is that I will take action before I fully understand it. I understand that I need to essentially bundle all of these letters into a bucket, so that way I can just pass the bucket and say, okay, pull the letter P, pull the letter A, pull the letter P, pull the letter A, and then iterate it through that. The main, let's see. Which it does. Well, actually, I didn't put, I guess I can do that now. Alright, jump we don't even need anymore, so let's take jump out, because we're no longer using the Flappy Bird. Oh, you know what? Hold on, can I Control Z that? Yeah. I was going to take it out originally, but, maybe I can maybe I can make this like a bundle pack for our kids. just to give them a couple of different games to play rather than just a phonetic game. Let that be the leading front, but maybe I can incorporate different game mechanics to teach them other stuff. Yes, phonetic learning of letters is going to be key, but maybe there's different ways that we can interact with that beyond just a keyboard, but we'll see. So I'm going to keep jump, left, right, down. Those are all solid, but let me just... Can I do this? Let's just put these away for the time being. Oh, I forgot I put this as a button. F1, okay. Good to know. Okay, but I do have the letter P and I have the letter A, but we need to map all of the letters, and I'm gonna stick with the same naming convention. This is gonna be a relatively boring part, is mapping out the letters. But if you've never done it before, here is your time to learn. The letter A. Did I forget how to do it? Hold on. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's close these out again, so I don't have a sloppy scene. Sloppy. Alright, sorry. I'm perverted. Add a new action. Here's the action. I'm sorry. The letter A already exists. The letter B. Okay, so this is just gonna constantly be ugly. The letter B, the letter C, the letter D, the letter A, B, C, D, E, the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh wait, I think I have J. Well, it'll stop me if I do have the letter. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, which I already have, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, okay, so that was a whole lot of hoopla, but what did I actually do? Well, what we're doing is creating the input for the player. What do I mean by that? Well, what the hell is jump? The computer doesn't know what the fuck jump is, so you have to map it. You have to map it to particular keys. In this case, I mapped it to the letter W, the up on the arrow key, up on a joy or controller, like this. So that way, up and up register the input, and then spacebar. So that way, we covered it in a bunch of different senses to also factor in for multiple different controllers. So that's what we're doing essentially. But here, which I wonder if I can modify this. A, B, C. Okay, we'll fix it. All right, but the letter A is already mapped to the letter A on the keyboard. That's how we're gonna keep it, because that's kind of the point of the game for our kiddos, is to be able to find the letter on the keyboard and then just click it whenever they find it, and then but that's what that is. Anyway, so right now it says listening for input. So if I press 0, it's gonna show that and show what that registers as. If I press 5, so on and so forth. But here we are using the letter B, so we're gonna press I press Shift B because that's a capital B, but that's not what we want. We just want the letter B. Same thing here. C, A, B, C, D. I'm just pressing it on the keyboard. Very simple, almost tedious. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oop. G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I. J. K. L. M. N. Again, this is tedious, so I fully acknowledge that. But we do need to do it. This is not something that we can automate around. This is something that we do need to manually do, so that way each button is appropriately mapped. And then that way we can just call the input. So that way when we say the letter T, the letter U, whatever the letter, the computer, the game knows exactly what we're talking about, and it knows what is listening for. It's listening for you to type the letter V on a keyboard, and so on and so forth. Because that's what we want for our kiddos, is to be able to find the letters and then hear the letters. And then hopefully, I'm hoping my kiddo is already showing great interest in learning to read and all that stuff, which is great, but I'm hoping to expedite their learning process a little bit. It's good tea. Okay. So we have these appropriately mapped. Oh, my boy's so cute. You wait, my boy. You wait. He's so dramatic, man. I take him out all the time to walk, and it's always when it's a bad time that he's like, no, now I need to go. And I'm like, no, you don't, man. I take you out all the time. You're good. Alright, we have those appropriately mapped. Signal for each letter in the array, connect their body, signal to... I guess if we go back here, is it the same code? I don't think so. So I think I have a different script for the player here. Different script for the player, I'm pretty sure. I need to close out of a lot of these letters because it's hard to navigate. Where the hell there is a player. Like crap. I was like, where are you? Alright, so here's the player and here's the script, and the script is called Player 2D, which is not the same character or player code that we are using here. The one we're using here is called Monkey Player. So, what I'm thinking is that I need to have one level with all of the letters, similar to our sample scene here, but specifically for the phonetic letters, using this character. So, I'll show you what that is really quick. Not gonna take long. I'm gonna take all of these since they are already pretty much well established. We may have to modify them here and there, but that should be fine. And then we're gonna create a alternative level for this. It's gonna use this as a basis, but we're gonna create a new level. It will be a 2D scene. In this 2D scene, we're just gonna Control V all of our letters that we were utilizing before. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Wow, that's a lot of letters. What the hell is this one? The audio for the letters Z and Y, and I don't know why that's separate, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I have no idea why I have that so far off of everything. No idea. All right. Focus. Like, this is so weird, and like, it shouldn't be that way, and it's tempting for me to be bothered by it, but I need to focus on the most important thing. The most important thing is me factoring this in so that way it can be flexible, which is, again, why we enrolled Deep Seek, which is a very exciting new AI, to see if it would do something that I didn't think of. Thus far, it's doing everything that I would have thought about. I already created the array for this express reason, and I did make a coding mistake by reintroducing letters, but it's neither here nor there. So, now it said group the letters, assign each letter node to a group like letters in ready. Get all nodes in this group and populate the letters array. This way, adding new letters just requires adding them to the group. No code change there. I don't use group for letter. Okay, I misunderstood it. I thought it was classes that it was referring to. But now that I'm rereading it, assign each letter node to a group like letters. In ready, get all nodes in this group. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one for now because I don't fully understand it. The signal for each letter in the array, right? So let's do that too. We have the new level. We have to bring over our main player that we're gonna be using for this, which I have as a monkey because my kiddo thought a monkey was funny. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to take the same monkey over here, and I'm going to bring it over to our level over here. Bring it down here, and then I'm going to take this array, and then in here, I think it's what it's suggesting is to put every single letter A through Z, or A through Z, on there. A through Z. If we append each of them, I guess we're just adding them to the array. So it's not going to make a huge difference if it's in loading. So let's but in the instance that we are using a letter more than once, are we still able to call it in the same way? Okay, how am I using this? Currently, I'm using this to call the audio. Currently, I'm using this to call the audio, but perhaps... Oops, I think I clicked the wrong play. I did. Where the hell is this? There it is. But that's the wrong one. Okay. Alright, it's not gonna let me continue until I fix this, which is fine. Let me cancel out of that. We're gonna add them all to... I guess we'll append them A through Z. Now, when I appended it, it's all letters within the scene. I guess I would just have to essentially repeat myself a couple different times. So we're sticking with this, but, and I'm wondering if it's just gonna let me do it like this. Let's see. Oops, this is not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. Are you in alphabetical order? There you are. Okay, so letter A. Boom! Why don't you go in the array? Too few arguments and append. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to solve for you. Too few? Well, I'm trying to fix that. Let me do it. A. How cannot drop a node because script monkeys did not inherit node. Did not inherit. Do I need to declare each variable or each letter? No, that's what I'm doing right now. And then it should just call it from the scene. Is this because the scene doesn't have a root? Let's say template, phonetic letter monkey game. You don't need clever naming when you're doing this type of shit. You just, I needed to describe exactly what the fuck it's doing. Okay. Cannot, because it doesn't inherit node. So what do you take exactly, append? You can't append a node? Really? That, you can take in numbers, you can take in... That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't sound right. Append value. Yeah. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I think that's wrong. What could it be? Here, let me do this. Let me be stupid for a second and say letter A, and then that is still can't do it. Can't drop node because script monkey does not inherit node. How does it? I'm confused by this error. I should be able to reference it. It is still, it's literally within the scene I'm in. That doesn't make sense to me. Why would that be? Why would that not work? Why does that make perfect sense and I'm just being a silly idiot? Because that's what all programming is, right? It's realizing that you're being a stupid idiot most of the time, or the software is being a stupid idiot. But in most of my experience, it is me. It is not the software. Sometimes it's an IDE being weird, which is why I actually prefer to just code within Godot. Not that there's necessarily a problem with an IDE, but I found with an IDE sometimes you get an error that's more associated with the IDE than Godot itself. So I just rather know. Okay, does not inherit node. Can't drop it because script. Okay, rather than banging my head against the window, try to not bang in my head. A bit of a hyperbole here. Can I just copy that error real quick? Okay, it's not in the console, unfortunately, so it won't let me do that, right? No. Can't drop node because script does not inherit node. What does cannot drop? And now I want to get it right. Cannot drop nodes because script does not inherit node. Oh, I didn't need it to think about that. I should turn that off. First, recall handles nodes and inheritance. When you attach a script to a node, that node must inherit the type compatible with the node. Character body 2D. But I don't even have a script, so I don't understand that. Yeah, but okay. So let's say these are rigid body. So let's say, oh, can I do that? An array and rigid body? I cannot. I cannot. I can say an array, but I can't add the stipulation that it's also pertaining to rigid bodies. Okay. I, again, am taking action before I fully understand, and that's my problem. But it's an array. Maybe this should be an export? Then I could just drag them in. This, I guess, is more... I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference, but let's give it a shot. Okay. And then... Oh, no! You're... Who are you? Who are you? You're the letter A. There we go. Okay. So we have the letter A. Where's the script that we just had? The player is somewhere here. And then we exported it. Grab it here. You should be here, no? Export array. You should be here. Oh, maybe it's this that's screwing it up. No? I'm confused. Why? Oh, okay. Is this still other shit that's fucking this up? For the time being, I'm gonna comment this out so that way I don't have to deal with any additional errors that are gonna screw me up, because I believe that this should be available in the inspector. That's my understanding. By doing @export, that we make it available in the inspector. Edible in the inspector. Exactly. Exactly right. So I don't understand why that's not popping up. Am I missing something? What am I missing? What am I missing? Something simple, 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 simple. Something simple, 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 simple. I don't think that's it. I'm 99% sure, yeah. Because I was just confused. But, alright, so var. Do you have an example of doing this with an array? There we go. Let's use this format. Image array, node array. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is why you look at documentation, because you save yourself a shit ton of time. Ooh, whoops, what the hell was that? Bum 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 bum. Okay. Let's... Dude, why is it taking all of this shit? That's not what I'm saying. Oh, not this one either, that's on me. I literally just want this one line. And if not, then let me just export node array or letter array. I might as well just write it out. If it does it again, I'll do that. It does it again, so I'll do that. Export. Is it var letter array? Sorry, I just keep forgetting the format. var letter array, and then array, and then I could put in the thing within the brackets. Okay. I don't need this variable anymore. Do I even need current position? Oh, I'll keep current position because I could reference that in a later thing. And then we are looking specifically for rigid bodies. Rigid body 2Ds. Okay. And then in the ready, over here. Here is where we put in var array, letter array dot append, and now here, now we should be able to put in all of the letters that we needed. The letter A, the letter A. Amazing what happens when you read documentation. You stop being a fucking idiot. Okay, now I'm being stupid. Oops. Can I just, comma this? Does that work? It does. Okay, cool. Maybe that'll be sloppy over time. Oh no. Too many. It only takes in one. There we go. Well, that's another thing, like comparing hacking, like utilizing a terminal versus utilizing an IDE, even an IDE provided by Godot. Errors are such a valuable information. Like, I can't imagine how frustrating it would be if they were not as detailed as they are today. I would go bonkers. Okay, so dum bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. And again, what we're doing here is adding in all of the letters at the very beginning of every scene, so that way when we go and our kids, oops, do I still have this playing? I shouldn't have had it playing. That was a mistake. And our kids go through, and they are. I'm trying to show them an example. So. I don't know if the scene will run right now. No, it won't. Okay, because I got a bunch of Let me just show them real quick. Okay. So we'll have the animation and everything for it. You know, the lighting and everything's off, but we're going to have the monkey. What I noticed during playtesting with my kiddo is that if a kid sees more than one letter, and the whole goal that you introduce to them is like, oh, find the letter on the keyboard and then click it. My kiddo at least would press the A, she would press the P, or you know, in the case of mama or dog, she would just press whatever letter she saw. So kind of to guide them along to make it a bit more linear as far as thinking, because that's how words work, right? You spell it from left to right, from beginning to end, is to take away the letters, so you will not see the letter A or P. Matter of fact, I'll just quickly do that. Oops, I am touching the shadow collider, and I don't need that. I need to just move you up. And I think, oh, this is in the jade one. I need this one, which is gonna be our template, right? That's where we have all, no, it's not. All right, sorry, give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna move that completely out of the way. Doesn't fully matter right now. Just for demonstration purposes. It keeps going on the other screen and I keep forgetting that. So yeah, so now your kiddo's only gonna see the letter P, so they know to only press the letter P. Obviously nothing's happening right now because we're refactoring the code to be more flexible for all the levels, but you press P, the monkey will jump, it will press the letter P, and then so on and so forth, and as they escalate up in the level, they'll be able to see more of the word up until the final word, which I have here, and then once they get to the final point of the word, it'll be like papa, and that'll be the trigger. Once they cover each and every single letter, they'll move up in the level, and then they get to the final letter, to reiterate the letter sounds, and then to put it all together for them as well. Okay. Now where are we? Here we are. Okay. Almost 1 hour down, so that is good. Still not 100% where I would like to be with refactoring this, but that's fine. I need to just focus on my practice, which has been a pretty good session thus far, pretty good focus. So we're just continue to iterate on this, or append this list, add to this list. We're at A, B, C, D, we need E. Hold on. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure that they had the audio connected to the letter itself, because that was my big concern. A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we need G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I, J, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K. I just now noticed by utilizing this particular format, where we're referencing the variable like this, we are essentially making it so that every single level has to have every single letter. Maybe they're not 100% visible, but or maybe triggerable, but they are in there. Okay, well, let me reread what it suggested just to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Let's see if this code makes sense. Collection of letters, that does make sense. Also within the ready function. Collect letters and letters group and sort them by position or custom property. why? This part I do question. This part makes sense to me. And then letters, get node in group letters. Optional, sort letters based on custom order variable if needed. Letters dot sort custom. No, we don't need that. For dynamically connecting the letters area. And most of this makes sense to me. I don't see the reuse of this particular variable, which is fine. I do question putting it in groups. I don't see why we needed to necessarily put it back in groups when we're referencing it by the variable. I do question that. Alright. I will be right back. Okay, we're back at it. We're back at it. Them being added to a group confuses me. This part I don't think we need to do. Putting them on the ready function, I agree with. So let's just continue along that line, and then we'll continue from there. A B C D F G H I J K. S T U Okay, now we have all of the letters in there without it being all too sloppy. Take these extra spaces out of there. Now one more T, but I'm gonna try to hold off. Okay, we have all of the letters added. We do need to emit the signals and then connect them, but the way I think that we could probably do that rather than the groups, because I really don't like doing it via the groups, is to access so hold on, just as a hypothetical, this is going to be sloppy code. If the input, the event, is it event? Oh, is action pressed, and then now it's asking for a direct string name. Can I do a toString here? toString? I don't think it will let me do that. I think I'll work on this for half an hour more, and then I'll get, you know what, I have commented out all the rest of my code, so we'll just, what we'll do, aside from the ready function, so we can take a lot of this, actually this has it in the ready function, but again, I don't agree with putting it into a group. I don't think we need to put it into a group. But I will take this bit of the code, which is a for loop for letters in letters. Did I spell that wrong? Unexpected 4? But it's within the ready function. Oh, is it? It's not. There we go. Dynamically connect each letter's area to the signal. For the letters, letter.getNode, the area 2D, we get the area 2D for each node, and then we connect the area 2D and call on letter entered bind letter. This code confuses me, so I'm gonna just check it out really quick, see if it actually does make sense. Because I want to try to also not make, I mean, I want to, of course, think about the code that I'm writing, but I also want to be conscious while I'm using this AI to see what is off and what mistakes is it making, if any. Which, I mean, typically they make some type of mistake. Usually it's silly or ineffective, but thus far it's been pretty good. So, let's see. 4 letters in letters, so this is an array to connect each letter's 2D signal, which I wouldn't have thought to do it this way, which is really cool. So here we're setting the area. I'm gonna call it area 2D. I'm gonna call it get area 2D for underscore letters, and then that is equal to the letters dot get node, and then we're looking for an area 2D. Any issues with that code? Error on line 56. What is 56? Oh. Right, this is just incomplete. Identified letters but not declared in current scope. It's in the ready function. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, my bad. Letters array. Could this work? If the current letter is equal to how do we identify this variable? What do we set this equal to? Current letter in list. How do we know what the current letter in list is? Current letter is equal to letters at current letter in list. And that looks like an array. This is not exactly what we need. Then the question becomes, what do we need? This part is good. This is flexible enough to be able to plug in whatever letter that we need. This is very similar to the code I had before, which used letters and then iterated on, or not iterated, but like went down the list of, I guess that is iteration, of which letter it was in the array. So this we don't need. This we don't need, in my opinion, thus far. This is all fine. This, again, I don't think we need. This is going to be thrown off because it has spaces, so I have to fix that for all of these. I should fix all of them. Spaces? Where are spaces used here? I'm using tabs. I think it's everything else with the spaces. Utilizing a lot of the code, well, obviously, because I gave it the code that we used before. There's just obviously flaws in the code I had written before, so it kind of put those flaws in. Or, I mean, I guess maybe it just accommodated for it, to incorporate the flaws to make them make sense, but ultimately, for what we need to use this for, it doesn't make sense. Alright, we got 20 more minutes of this before we get into hacking, so... Current letter. How do we define current letter? Let's see how they defined it. Oops. So it's using current letter or current letter and list, this, to iterate or go through the list. It is currently set to 0. It's originally set to 0, and then so that way we can see which of the letters in the size array are we at, because it's operating with the understanding. Let me simplify this, because I as Richard Feynman is speaking out of my head, I'm like, if you're getting too technical, you probably don't understand what the fuck you're saying. So the solution offered by DeepSeek doesn't fit for what we need to do. Why doesn't it fit for what we need to do? Because it identifies the variable current letter in list, and it starts it off at 0. Why does it do it? Why does this variable exist? So that way we are able to go down the list. We start from 0, which will be A, and then go all the way down the list size, right? Until there is no more in this list. Until it reaches its last letter. What is there? How many letters are there in the alphabet? 26? How many letters in alphabet English? 26, yep. Is it funny that I need to Google that? Or is it sad? I don't know. We have so little letters. I don't know if you guys saw, but here is my crocodile. Look how dope he looks, man. This man is always fly. He, other than when he was in prison, he always has that coat on him. Is he ever wearing it? Does this man ever put his arms through the sleeves? No. He's just too busy being fly. Plus, how the fuck is he gonna get that hook in this coat? He's not. It's just to make him look fly. I'm sorry. I think I lost my train of thought in the explanation. So, this isn't going to work because it's essentially having us go down a list. And when that list is done, then it triggers, which you'll see here. When that list is done, then it triggers the final word. That is relatively where we want to go, right? We do want to go in sequential order of letters, and once that is complete, we do want to play the final word. The only difference is that we're not going down all of the letters that we have, because that would mean going through A through Z. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is go through the letters available in the list. So what I'm thinking is, and I'm trying to think of this to not also hard code it. What do you think, chat? Because I'm trying to think of a way to do this, right? Of course, iterating on the, like, going throughout the list is kind of what we want to do, but it's not exactly. And part of me is like, well, let's pass it over to DeepSeek, but there's always that programmer mentality of like, let me try to figure this out myself, because sometimes the code offered makes you think more. Case in point, it got a lot of it right, but then it also misunderstood our intention of how we want this to work. And that's a big thing with AI, and also with human intervention with AI, is that you need to be very specific, otherwise it's not going to know what exactly your aims are. The most important question I can ask myself right now is, the most important question I can ask myself right now is, what is my intention? And what is the big difference here? We do want to go through a list, but we don't want to go through all of the letters. We want to go through a subsection of the letters, meaning that we would need to create a group or some way to bundle these are the letters of the level. So I'm just going to write that out just for myself to kind of like think this through. So var letters of level. Then I'm kind of still doing it where it's not dynamic. Then I'm still kind of hard coding it for each and every single level. Good evening, N. Noel. Good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're well. How's things going? I think you're in the UK, right? So it's also a crazy time for you. I want to say you're in the UK. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I do have audio on, right? Let me make sure I'm right. Okay, good. U.S. East Coast. Sorry, and Noel, but I know you helped me previously with a programming problem. That I know for sure, but I did mix you up with somebody else. So sorry about that, and thank you for clarification. East Coast. Okay, cool. So we're on the same coast. We're on the same coast in the U.S. But yeah, I'm glad things are. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm glad things are going well. What I'm doing currently is just refactoring it. So as a quick synopsis of what I was doing, and thank you for saying no problem. Quick synopsis of what I was doing is originally I had it where, and I can kind of show it in the code, but I don't know if that's going to be super entertaining. But let me just quickly go through this. Where's my previous code? I commented a lot of it out. So very, how do I put this succinctly so it has some version of entertainment to it? The way I was doing it before just was not super flexible. I was hard coding a lot of it. So I wanted to make it more dynamic. I had a version of how I wanted to do this, but I was like, this is a great opportunity to utilize I was the one to suggest the tween. Yes, and we're still utilizing the tween animation. Which, where is that? I know we're utilizing it. I think we're utilizing it throughout, but I'm trying to just show. There we go, right here. So when the character presses it, we create a tween animation between its current position and where the letter will be positioned. Current letter is also not correct. This is gonna be iterated on progressively. The music is a little bit too loud for me to think. Let me just try to lower this. There we go. Now it's a little bit too quiet. I can't win. And now that's too loud. There we go. I think that's good. I think that's a good level. Okay. But yeah, we do utilize the tween animation by changing the position. The current letter, that's not the variable that we're going to use. We're going to use I think the letters of the level, letters array position or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So we take the letters as a sorry, random dog hair in my mouth. We're going to take the letters array, which is an array, and then in that array we appended all of the letters A through Z. So that way we have those available, and then we're going to take whatever letter position that we have. So in this case, come on. the J or the D. This is not a great example, but we're gonna take that position and translate or tween the animation so that way it whoop to the A or to the J and to the D and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're still utilizing that that tween animation, and that's gonna be for the little jumps. But right now we are boy, where am I? I gotta close out the ones I'm not using. Jades we're not using. Template scene we don't need right now. The Flappy Bird template. This is ultimately a fail. My kid did not like this level, so we're gonna cancel that out. Maybe I'll do something with it, which is why I keep it, but we'll see. Oh, I just thought of a cool thing. It's completely different from what we're doing, but I just thought of a cool thing that I think my kiddo would like. And now I'm caught between being productive or being spontaneous. Should I focus on the problem at hand, or should I just go with creativity? I don't know. Oh yeah, the idea. Yeah, let me. I'm gonna fucking end up doing it. I can show it as well. I do need the template to do that. So this is gonna be the idea. Cause my kiddo, what I'll do sometimes for my kid is to, where are you? Whoa. Alright, this is gonna be a little confusing. Alright, what I'll do for my kid is I'll have them play test different games that I really like. Or not that I really like, but I think that they'll like. So I'll give them little, and this is the importance of screen time as well. I'll give my kiddo like 5 minutes to play a mobile game or something like that, and I do that not for the sake of just distracting my kid. So that, you know, let me like fuck off while I focus on something else. I do that as a game designer to see like what keeps her engaged, because she's 3. My kiddo's 3 years old, so understanding where they are developmentally is really important, so that way I understand what she can engage with. For example, and I know I'm getting a little sidetracked here, and also so forgive me here. Where's the scene? First of all, these two should be in the scene folder. And this script should not be... Why do I even have a shader? I don't know why I have a shader. Anyway. This original prototype of the game that I wanted to play or have for my kid, that you can't see right now, was based off of a Flappy Bird thing where you... I thought Flappy Bird would be a relatively simple game for the kiddo to play. You press up, 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 and then you go up. I even allowed it to be a little bit more floaty, but she did not engage well with this. What she did engage well with was a game of tug of war, and it's a 2-player game, which is great. So I can still engage with her in that way. So it's me versus her, which she always loves, that competitive spirit of hers. So what I'm gonna do really quick, and I'm hoping it's gonna be quick, that I don't sidetrack myself too much, is grab 2 letters. And I'm going to have a, let's say, it's a tug of war. So I'm going to be pressing A, and something is going to move over to A, and then she's going to be pressing B, and something's going to pull over to B. So I need 2 points. So essentially the idea, end null, sorry, to go off on a whole tangent, I was just like brainstorming, is to pull between the 2 letters. So she is going to, and I don't know if this is going to be annoying or not, to actually hear but over and over and over again. So maybe I'll take away the sound effect, but I'm going to keep pressing A, she's going to keep pressing B, and it's going to pull between the two letters. And then maybe when you win, you hear the letter. I think that makes more sense. So, and again, this is me being spontaneous. This is not the original idea I had, but we're going to go with it for the time being. What? No. Sprite? Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay. So we need a tug of war. I'm just going to pull up the game that she was playing. I'm going to do my best to show it to you guys, but I don't know how this is going to translate. Tug of war between two letters is the idea. Let me give credit where credit is due, if my phone will let me. This is literally called two-player games. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me see. You can't super see it well, but it's literally called two-player games on iOS. And again, I'll give this to my kids so that way they can get some ideas, or I can see where they're at as far as being able to interact with a game, because certain things are way too complicated. So where's this tug of war? Just so I can copy it as closely as possible, so that way my kid is like, oh no, I already know how this game works, it's just a different medium, and then hopefully can get something there. So versus a bot, we'll do normal. Okay, I just took a screenshot because I don't think we need more than that. So you can see there, hopefully, yeah, you can see the tug of war. So as the player presses their side, their player pulls it over to the other side. Two-player, yeah, exactly. So that way I can kind of engage with my kid a little bit more, rather than handing them off to the game. It'll be like, oh, I'm pressing A, and she's pressing B, and then she wins or I win or whatever, just to make it a little bit more engaging from a two-player standpoint. Because sometimes when I hand my kid a phone, right, your kid just wants to be with you, ultimately. To some extent. Sometimes they get sick of you, but ultimately they really want to just spend time with you. So, understanding that and working with that. Sorry, I want to just lower the volume on me, if possible. I feel like I'm talking too loud. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull this up. We're going to get to... So this is going to be the B side, this is going to be the A side, and then we're going to grab two quick players. Let's go on Kenny Assets real quick. Oops, whoa, what the hell? That is the first time ever I typed something and clicked the thing that had nothing to do with what I wanted. That is so weird, honestly. This should be pretty easy. Am I spelling Kenny wrong? What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm confused. I don't know why it's this is like this. I'm gonna go to Google, because I don't know why Brave is being weird right now. Did I spell Kenny wrong? Oh, I'm missing an E. So I did spell. Yep, you called it Endel. My bad. My bad completely. My bad completely. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It is my mistake, as per usual. Let's type in characters. Okay. We don't need to, we just need a very, very simple two people. So one of these two, let's see. Tune, we'll do shape. Let's see, tune. 45 poses per thing, which is great, but we don't ultimately need that. It's like too much, but then again, rigging up this whole character would also be too much. So we don't need the, but it could be cute for the kiddo. No worries, I know the site Itch.io also has, yes, Itch.io is also great for a bunch of free good stuff. So so maybe we'll go there. I'm trying not to, because I have a tendency creatively to get bogged down in the aesthetics when I should be focusing on functionality. So I'm trying not to do that. That's why I'm trying to find a super easy asset I could just pull, which I think is going to be this one ultimately. I just wish I could see. Do they have a side profile? That's really all I need is a side profile for both of these. I think this is gonna be. You should donate. I'm not donating right now. I'm a hypocrite. Hungry hypocrite. I hate catchy chorus and I'm a hypocrite. Hungry hypocrite. Shout out if you know that song. Just extracting this now. I'd not feel too bad about it unless you are going to make money from it. Yeah, I have no intention to make money from it. I do want this just to be available to everybody for their kids to learn. I will allow donations. And most of it is going to go to some type of cause. Those displaced with the fires in California, or to refugees or Palestine, something that'll ultimately help people. I don't have any intention of making money for myself. I really just want the money to go to people that need it, way more than I do right now. And, you know, I think all, you know, what is that classic phrase? To become rich, you must enrich others. So I just want to make something cool for people that will help their kids learn reading, which I think is a noble and worthy pursuit. So let's go with a female. Ooh, tile map. Oh, is this a tile sheet? Okay, cool. Let's see tile sheet. We just need nope. None of these. Okay. So maybe this was wrong. Oh, this is just HD version. Vector. No. That's not it either. That's not what I need. I just need a side view. This is parts. So I guess I could go. Oh wait, poses. Attack. Climb. Is attack animation not in? I feel like I can flex that to be what I need to be. Nope, I can't. No, I can't. Unfortunately. Oh, literally rope. How are you climbing the rope down? Because I'm like, oh, you're climbing it laterally. Alright, that's fine. This pack is not going to work. We just need a side view of a character. This one will be our worst case scenario. I don't want to spend too much more time on this because it should be relatively simple. Maybe it would just be simpler to just slap this together right now. What would the smartest version of myself do? Would look for would look for assets on Itch.io first. And my name is Jeff Jupiter on here. I gotta change that. Oh, dope. One of my developer buddies came out with a game for the JMTK Game Jam. I did not even see that. I would have loved. You know, I'll put this on and I'll play it later. Oh, great! He's doing such a great job with these trailers. Go support what is his name on here? Tom Poach Games. Really good. I'll put it in the chat. Super good developer buddy of mine. We've been both making games for years. He is a super cool guy, and I'm so happy that he went into the game jam. And this looks great. He did a really good job with all this. Really cool. Really cool. Oh, and he got some good comments on it. I love that for him, man. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. So many game jams just come by and I miss them. So it's really that's so cool. So happy for him. Anyway, enough of me geeking out about Tom. So happy for Tom. Let me focus on Itch.io because I specifically need assets and 2D character. I guess I should type the full thing. 2D. Yo, look at this fucking hentai ass eyes. Get the fuck. Oh, no, no way, bro. How is this so many porn games? I didn't even know. Dude, I just typed in, what did I type in that it led to this? Games 2D tag? Holy shit. I guess these hentai games are super popular. I gotta get off this before I'm wow, I can't get away from them. Evidently. I'm just trying to, wow, Jesus Christ. This is the best I can do. No, I need to get to the search. I'm so flustered. Yeah, adult may want to make sure. Yeah, adult filter is on. Yeah, I guess Jesus. First of all, free. Let me make sure. Where is the? Oh my God, there's so many. It's so distracting. Type. Where is this a filter? No. No. I just want to make a game. Oh dear God. Okay. I'm so uncomfortable. I don't think it shows you if you sign out. I mean, I'm signed in. Why isn't the option there when I sign in? Not adult. Okay, just focus. Just focus. I just need a character. I put 2D. I need character. Holy shit. Why is there so much porn, dude? Fuck. I'm just trying to live my life. Dude. Okay. No more Itch.io. No more Itch.io. I'm sorry. We're going with this one. I just couldn't. I was like, this is too much. I'm just trying to get. I'm just trying to do this thing, and there's so much porn. It was too much. It was too much. So I just need to figure out what we're gonna import, because that was... Now I'm all fucking flustered. I wish there was a tile sheet, so that way I could just bunch the tiles together. Vector is not gonna work. Sprite sheet. What is double? Maybe we'll use double. Found it, settings, profile, content. Okay, I'm tempted. I am tempted and null, but I just I can't do it. Honestly, I can't do it. I just need to not. That screwed me up a little bit. Oh yeah. Another monitor is the move. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that screwed me up. Let's do that. Just see, so that way we don't have to make a whole new thing. Jesus Christ, that flustered the fuck out of me. I think it's because I've personal note been like off pornography for a little while, so like seeing it just boom was like, whoa, Jesus, put some clothes on, lady. Like, okay, so let me read your settings. Found it. Settings, profile. Okay. Settings. Profile. Content. Oh, this I can put on here. This I can put on here. And then if any, and then once I fix the settings, then there'll be no more porn. Content show. Where are we? Jesus, like I am truly flustered. It's so wild. Oh, go back. Go back. Oh no, this is. I don't think you meant go back here. Let me go back to the settings. I think under content. Yeah, you okay? Sorry, my dog was making a weird sound. Okay, there we go. Yep. Alright. You have innocent uploaded. Disable animated GIFs. You have NS content uploaded. So we'll make. How do I have not safe for work content uploaded? No, I don't. Chat. No, I fucking don't. It's trying to lie. None of the. Oh, I guess Dong. Dong is barely any fucking This is, first of all, this is a bad build of a game. I don't blame Unity, but like, I guess because this game was like that. Yeah, it has a penis, so therefore it's adult. Fair enough. That throws. Yeah, fair enough. It's a penis, a cartoon penis, a condom, and a little bit of sperm. Fair enough. I accept that. We're not doing it, Gio. It's the lesson. So yeah, you have to side out of Ichio. Yeah, let's just try that really quick. Let's just try that. Because it won't just pop. Porn won't just pop up because it pops up. I'll just have to log out. And then now I can type in character. Oh, perfect. And then there did it with no issue. Oh, wow. Again, flustered. I'm like, oh my. Oh my. Oh, this is so cute. But it doesn't really. They don't have arms to show that they're pulling. I need one with arms. Let me put these filters on. Free. Oh right, when Brackies came back, which was so cool. Well, is this when Brackies came back? I don't know. Anyway, I just need 2 people from Idle and Sickle. How many animations do you have? 27 animations, run, jump, damage. No. Make them dogs. Oh, dogs is such a cute idea, and no. Dogs is a great idea. Dude, yes. Dogs. Dogs is a great idea. Dogs is such a cute idea. Yes. Yes, dogs playing Tickle 4 is the best. Oh, I'm so happy. Great suggestion. Great suggestion. Alright. And then I think I can use their idle animation. Let me see. I guess I'll download this and then go from there. But dogs is such a cute idea. You commenting on your dog. Yeah, well, yeah, he was being a weirdo, but I'm happy he gave you the idea because that's such a great idea. Making them dogs is so cute. Such a cute idea. Oops. I don't need Copilot. Get out of here, Copilot. No. I don't want you. Sorry, I'm still thinking about that fucking unsolicited porn that was shoved down my throat by Ichio. Oh, Don't worry about the arms pull. Lots of side view characters I'm like supposed to be. Yeah, yeah. Is this a full? I guess they could just be barking. Oh my god, death of a dog? Wild. Sorry. Where does this keep? Idle animation is not gonna work. Maybe walk animation. Why does he keep doing this? Yeah, I'm gonna use the attack animation, and then it's just gonna like bark, 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 and then go over to each side. I like that. Bark, 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 bark. Making them dogs is such a cute idea. So great suggestion, and Null, thank you for that. Where are we? And we have 2 dogs, and we have 2 dog animations. We'll use the sprite sheet. Close out the scenes here, close out the letter sounds, and let's go with we need the assets, and then we need to create another folder within assets. We're gonna call this folder dogs. Nope, not script, sorry. Create a new folder called dogs. Alright, where are you, dogs? Alright, and now, excuse me, dog 1, and dogs, dog 2, and dogs. Hopefully it comes over with the name, I'm pretty sure it does. What? Where's the other one? Attack. I guess it didn't go over. Are you not? Hold on. I'm so confused. Why aren't you... Dog 2, attack. Okay, you're being a pain in the ass, so I'm gonna do it this way. What the hell? No. Why are you being a pain in the ass? The other one went over just fine. Why are you being an asshole? Did I not export this? Is that why? Because it's still zipped? No, I did export it. So why are you being an asshole? Okay, what if I do this? Would that make you happy? Bringing over the whole folder? I don't see why that makes a difference. But since it does, we'll follow the same logic. I literally dragged it over to dogs. Why did it not? Anyway, that was hullabaloo. Anyway, let's add to the scene itself an animated sprite. No, not animation. Animated sprite. Animated sprite. It's gonna ask what is the animation frames that we want to use. We're gonna say the attack. I'm gonna plug that in here. Oh, no. New sprite sheet. Now you're gonna let me do it. And then the default is gonna be pulling. We're not gonna have an idle animation. Pull / bark. We'll drag that over. Okay. Now we'll separate it out each frame. So by clicking this. And then this is going to be within assets, within dogs, and within dog 1, and then again attack. And then this is, what did it say, and the thing. Excuse me. I think 32 by 32, 48 or 32 pixels high. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be 32. So, 32, 32? Okay, I think I put that in wrong. That's on me. How do I do this then? select all. Oop, that's not it either. Nope, nope, nope. Attack, yes. And then, oh, it is 32 by 32 right now. Why is it segmented like that? That seems wrong. All right, let me start fresh because I think I screwed it up. Should just be able to 1 by 4. Let me see. Attack. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Size is 1 by 4. Oh wait, 4 by 1? No. I think I misunderstood what you were saying. No, horizontal. 4, 1. Yep, you're right. Thank you. Thought I had to put in the pixels, but I evidently I'm wrong. Alright, 1, boom, boom. There are the frames. Let's make you a big boy. Make you a big boy. Scale. Nope. Okay. And I'm gonna say two player pull or tug of war game. I'm just gonna make sure that the animation is playing. Okay, well that's on me because I didn't put a specific camera. Camera does not scale like that. I have to do it by zoom. We're going to increase it slightly, so 0.89. Yeah, that's about right, because then here's the midway point of where we'll start, and then when it gets to a certain point here and a certain point there, then it'll pass over. You could do it either way. Older versions of Godot, you always had to put in the pixels. I think newer, you can just do the grid. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking back when it was maybe Godot 3 point something rather than where we're at now. But okay, cool. As always, Endel, immense gratitude to you as we go throughout this process, making it a little bit quicker. I appreciate you. What? Animated sprite is not playing automatically. It should be, because that's the only thing it has. Do I need to call it in the script to make it play? I thought it would play automatically if it only has one thing. That's my understanding. Hold on, let's run this again. Nope. Doesn't play automatically. So we'll just have to call it, which is fine. Not a big deal. Let's get the second dog added in there. So this is going to be player 1 dog. I'm going to duplicate that, call it player 2 dog. So that way it's the same size. And then carry that over. And then the only thing that we're really changing here is the the sprite sheet reference. So we're going to clear this out, add a new sprite sheet, go over to dog 2, grab the attack animation, and plug it in here. We're going to call it what it is, which is player 2 bark/pull animation. And then same as before. Oh no, I'm in dog 1. There we go. 4 by 1. Boop 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 boop. Oh, whoops. Delete this first frame. I thought there was an option somewhere to default by playing, but I think no. Yeah, that's my understanding too. I thought. Here, let me read the documentation because I could have sworn autoplay. So there is a variable autoplay. Where is that? Animation. Is that not in the inspector? It would have to be in this top thing. Animation. I guess I have to use the script. It just feels weird that I have to use a script for that. Like, why do I need to code it in? Anyway, let's not overthink that. We just need to invert the image. So I think the simplest way to do that would be doing this. Whoop. Oh, no. No? It's not going to let me do that? If I do it like... Nope. Not going to let me do that either. Okay. So, what is the word I'm looking for to invert this? I guess that works. Boop. But I want it to be the same size. Transform 7.67. Let's make sure that that matches. Oh, not position. Wait, did I grab the right variable scale? 7.67. Yep. 7.67. Why would it? I'm confused why that would be. I just want you guys to be the same size. The position is fine, but the scale. That's fine. That looks about right. That looks about right. Okay. And then you'll be playing as well. Now, I guess I don't know how to. Anyway, let's not overthink this. Let's get a rope. Let's not overthink this. Let's just get a rope image. And I am signed out, so I will not see anything weird when I type in rope, is what I hope. Oh, dog and rope, fair. Yeah, I'm being overly specific. We can take out character as well. We just need rope. 2D rope, that's free. This is for Unreal Engine. This is a rope fence. All we need is rope. Rope. Nothing for rope. Well, I do need it to be free, and I do need it to be classified as a rope. Let me redo the search. Rope and game assets, and why don't you let me be more specific here? Shouldn't there be a filter thing? Where do I filter? This is being stupid. Rope. But then it won't let me filter beyond that. Just these basic options. I'm missing something. I have to be missing something. Oh, either way, the options aren't super vast. And I'm on Itch.io, but Kenny also doesn't have it, so free video game assets. I forgot the name of it exactly. Oh, I could have sworn there was an actual store. Let's try this first one. Rope. And why aren't you letting me be more specific, really? No. Why is it so hard to find simple rope? Rope ladder. Well, no one really uses this plain rope, huh? I guess that's an anomaly. No one's really just like, I just need a piece of rope. I'm the only fucking guy that's like, I just need a singular piece of rope, guys. Am I gonna have to draw this my fucking self? Okay, there's a piece of rope. There's a piece of rope. That's all we need. That's all we need. I'm the one fucking guy that's like, can I just have rope, please? That's one rope. What's rope 2? Rope 2 is just slightly shorter. We're gonna take rope 1. Alright, so dogs is done. I guess this will go under dogs, just under a different folder. Rope. Okay. Put this down, put this down. At this point, it must be easy to make your own. Yeah. Again, yeah, I thought the same thing. I was just about to do my own thing, because I was just like, this is being annoying. Okay, what the fuck is rotate? E is rotate? How the fuck does that make sense? Anyway, sorry. That flabbergasted me. E for rotate? That's the dumbest. Anyway. Oh, actually, that makes sense because Q, W, E. Okay, and then it loses its common sense. Alright, anyway. Let's make it bigger. Control click to make it a little bit more precise here. Okay, and then once it goes over the line, so utilizing that same example from the game that we... Oh, nope. We don't need to play the game right now. Come on. I just need a screenshot. So again, this is the... I need to see what you guys see. This is the screen we're working with. Of course, it would not. There we go. So it has a little bit of a middle ground that's color coded, and then a little marker on the rope that dictates where the winning point is. So I guess we'll do that first. We'll create the middle ground and how we'll create the middle ground is pretty damn simple. We're just gonna grab a sprite. I'm gonna do the lazy man's way around it, and I'm just gonna grab a stupid. I guess I can just grab a letter. It really doesn't matter what we do. So I'm gonna put the whole alphabet in there, and then I'm gonna make this way smaller. And then I'm gonna make it way bigger. And then this is the in-between zone. And you're thinking, oh, this is too ugly or sloppy. You can't see. Well, that's why we're gonna change the, is this visibility? Yep, and then the modulate, and then we're just gonna make this gray or black. Gray is better, but then if I make it gray, you're going to be able to see it. So maybe it would be best if I just used this one. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Gray. And then you need to be middle ground. You need to be behind everything. Okay, and then you're gonna be a fixed position, so we're just gonna lock you in place, and then we need on the rope, the 2 lines that determine the winning points. So let's just branch off of the middle ground and we'll create a child, which will be also a sprite. We can essentially replicate the same thing. Take it here, boom. Let's make it smaller and change its color. And then its color is gonna be visibility, modulate. We have it color coded by player, so we'll do it similar. The dog's color is, don't need to guess what the dog's color is, can just take it from here. It's kind of like an off blue. That's not super clear, is it? I don't think that's super clear. Maybe I'll take the orange. It's more of an orange. Let's take the orange. Boop. Oh, then it's not super orange. Because it has a background color. Let's do this. It was an image texture. Come on now, not image texture. I'm thinking. I know it's not a gradient, but a gradient is kind of what I'm going for. What am I? I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know the name of it. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know the name of it. I know what I'm looking for, but I do not know her name. God, what is your name? What are you? Alright, I think I'm just gonna go for gradient for the sake of simplicity. This is way too big. Which makes sense because it's trying to show a gradient, and I think the gradients would be from left to right. Oh, but it is still orange, but it's not really showing as orange. What is going on here? What is going on here? How do I make you brighter again? There we go. But you're still not orange. Sadly, I need to jump. Oh, alright. Noel, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you, bro. I will be on today's Tuesday. I will be on Thursday at 8 p.m. Our time, Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you then. Have a great night, man. Thank you for hopping in. Hopefully you'll be able to see where this is tomorrow, or sorry, Thursday, and it'll be in a good spot. Thank you again for your help and suggestion. I really appreciate you, man. Really do. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Noel. Appreciate it, bro. Alright, so how do I make you orange? Great guy. That's always so helpful. And you know, there's no obligation for anyone in chat to like be helpful or anything like that. I'm just happy that you guys are here in general watching this process, because maybe it'll inspire you to be creative and do something, and if not, you're just supporting somebody along the journey of education. So either way, it's great. But really great when and Noel or others are able to chip in and offer suggestions. Eventually, I'll be so skilled that I won't need your suggestion. I'll be like, no, that's stupid. But as of right now, I just really appreciate it. And maybe I'll never be at that point, right? Maybe I'll always need to rely on like getting some additional feedback of thought. I mean, I like that idea better. It's more humble. Why aren't you orange? This is the simplest shit. This is so simple, it's bothering me how annoying this being. Because all I'm doing all I need is a what is this stupid, you know what? Rather than banging my head trying to figure this out, what I'm gonna do is oops. What I'm gonna do is, where is this? I thought I had it up. That's not it. Ah, there it is. What is it called in Godot where you can take a sprite and just change the color to create a block of X color pending the modulation? Because I forgot what the hell this is called, and it's modulate. Now I know modulate, but that's not the full color though. Let's see. Let's go back. I have a sprite 2D. Maybe if I don't set the texture and I just set the modulation. No, that doesn't work. Unfortunately. Right? Let me see. How big is this? First of all, where is it? Oh, there it is. This is it, right? Yeah. But it needs a shape, which makes sense inherently. Is that going to be a viewport? Texture? No. 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 Maybe this one? And then I can plug in this. This works. We're going to stick with this. Whoa, wait. This is inside letter B? This should not be inside of letter B. This should be a child of the midground. What? Why did it change its color? Because it's a child of the midground. What the fuck? Why? What does that matter? That is very confusing to me. Hold on. Here's letter B. Here's this border. Now if I take it out of it being a child, it's still the same color. Okay. But then if I make it the child in the midground, it suddenly changes color. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm just gonna move it up then. Wait, here's the rope, here's the camera, here's the... What is this? This is nothing. Right? This is nothing. Is it under letter B? First of all, why doesn't this have an image? It's like missing a sprite. It's literally missing a sprite. I don't know when that happened, but let's just add that back. Recalibrate that to its size. I thought I was holding control, but I guess I was not. Okay. Okay. So that's one, but hold on. Here's this, which is over here, which is now a child of the letter A for some stupid reason. Alright. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna put it to the opposite side, and then we're just gonna change the color to be more reminiscent of what the actual player looks like, which is this nice yellow. And then we're going to create a separate sprite. Is that how we want to do it? Alright, fine. Being an ass about this. Where's letter B? Oh, letter B is under letter A. Maybe that's part of what was screwing it up before. Okay. Alright, we'll do a little bit more of this, and then, I don't know, chat, do we want to do... I see other people watching anime on Twitch, and I'm honestly envious. I'd love to watch anime on Twitch, I just don't know how. You know what, I'm going to ask Noodles. First of all, I shouldn't ask Noodles right now. Second of all, I was getting distracted. Anyway, so, hold on. Let's make this as closely, again, as possible to this. So it's a rope between the two players. So we need to, okay. I'm holding control. I thought control, is it shift? Shift is not what I'm looking for either. Trying to make them equal. I was being an ass about it. I really think that it should be control, but whatever. Overextended a little bit, and then the rope is going to be behind the players. And then we'll make this so it's kind of at mouth level. And then the same for dog 2. I mean, they should be at the same level. It's weird that they're not, so let's... Excuse me. The rope should be over. The rope should be over the background, not under. Okay. Now can I make these? Oh. No. Because once I make it a child, it's like it loses all its color. Alright. Is it? That's fine, yeah. And then I think this is a case where I'm just gonna draw something super quick in the A sprite. If A sprite opens, what the hell? I'll need the preview. And then it's a double-sided triangle, I think, in the image. Yeah. I mean, it's essentially a diamond, and then I can just put it behind. So let's make a diamond, make it parallel, and then pixel perfect parallel. And then we're just going to use black because that's the outline. Let's decrease the pixel size a bit. And then boom, boom, easy peasy. And then we're going to make this. I'm just going to adjust that a little bit so it's a little bit more sharp if I can. Yeah, I think that works better. Alright, and then I'm going to take a color neutral, or maybe I should do a color complementary thing. I don't know what a complementary color to these would be, but just for the sake of learning as well as experimentation, let's pull up the complementary colors. So typically I use Adobe Color Wheel for this, but I'm curious what'll pop up if I just type this. And what is the complementary color to what? I would say to this midway point. So what is the midway point's color exactly? This hex value, 16, 16, 16. Oops. Don't want to take it away. We do want to copy it. Control C rather than Control X. And then here, complementary. Here's the color, complementary. 3, use in color combination, create a graphic, export. That's a complementary color? That's not a compliment. That's literally the same color. What are you? What are you trying to pull, eh? Let's do Adobe color wheel because that's weird. Adobe color wheel. I guess we could use 3 colors. So we'll take this. 1. Oh, that's can't be right. One, 2, and then we'll add a 3rd. Oops. Ah, damn it. C, Control V. How is this a complementary color to it? Like, it does not look like a complementary color. Let's see. Let's take this value. It does not look like a super complementary color to this. But we'll try. What do I know? Whew. Getting a little tired, but 2 hours, 30 minutes in. That feels like more of a pull, so we'll just delete those 2 final frames. Huh? Where the hell is it? Damn it. Why is it not? I don't understand. Alright, let's do this again. File. Let's say save as. PNG, PNG, PNG. Okay. Is that a complementary color? Kind of. Kind of. Kind of. It's not bright though. I feel like it should be bright. Let's make this yellow. Or better yet, what we can do, since we want to make it yellow, we can just, boom, make it yellow, and then file, save as, and overwrite it. Therefore, it should pull, no? I thought it would pull the same image, no? Surprise, okay, whatever, delete. That makes sense to me. If it changed, if the source of where you're getting the image from changed, then like it was like, well, it's pulling it from this location, but it's kind of like treating it like a separate entity after that. Anyway, I'm gonna put this under a rope. It goes with the rope. That I think it's more clear. And then we're gonna put this win point, and we're gonna put the win point slightly below the rope. Okay. Now comes the logic, which is relatively simple. Can I make it a child of the rope? Because I feel like that would be easier. I guess the win point will be a child of the rope. Okay. And then we're going to create a general script. The script is going to be for the level because I don't know exactly what I want to do here. Okay. So if input dot is action pressed is the letters dot name, well, I guess we would have to specify so that way we're right, we can interchange the letter. We can interchange the letter of the. Now it's getting a little doing this for almost 3 hours. My brain is getting a little fatigued, but I gotta keep pushing. I got at least 3 hours. Oh, which is only like 20 more minutes. Man. Okay. So, my brain. Sorry. So it's not that we should just get the name of it per se. We should say it should be a variable, but it should be something that we can plug in. So at export, I think is still fair, but it's not going to be an array. It's going to be a we're going to call this player underscore one underscore letter, and we're not going to have that be an array. It's going to be a what are we calling this? This is a rigid body. Body 2D. And now that I go over here, here's my thing. Why the fuck is this? This should be available in the inspector, and I don't know why that's not happening lately. Oh, maybe because this problem in the code. Let me just comment this out for a second to see if it is because of the problem in the code. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So now I can plug in the letter. Boom. So the action that I press is the player one letter dot name. Then we're gonna take the I guess we're moving the. Let me go back to the game here. We're moving both the player and the. We're moving the player and the rope itself. I guess we're moving them all. So I guess they should just be. They should just be. What's it called? My brain. They should just be. They're pulling. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Brain, do your thing. My brain's like womp womp. If we couple them all together, right? Because it would be too complicated to say this moves to the left, the rope moves to the left, and so does the player. Rather, if we just make them all on one entity, it makes it way easier. So all of this is, the rope is a child to the endpoint, so I think the dog should also be a child to the endpoint. Okay? And then when we access the code, we say that when we move, then we'll take the win point here, dot global position dot x is minus equal to force. Nope. Nope. Pull underscore force, which we have not defined. Otherwise, else, and then we'll just say pass for now. Maybe they shouldn't be indented. And then we'll identify pull force, which we'll also have as a global variable here. Or just set it to 10 to begin with. And then, so let's try this out. Okay, that works. Obviously we don't have a win state yet. And also, I guess we should set at the very beginning. Oh, you guys can't see that, sorry. And now when we pull, that works. We're gonna do the same thing for over here. Else if, using essentially the same code, this time we're gonna say player 2. It's gonna say that has not been defined yet. I'm gonna say calm down, bitch. Sorry. Overly aggressive language. I felt that. Oops. Okay, so now we press A. Let's go into the screen so you guys can't see it. Give me 1 second. I don't know why it's being a butt. There you are. If I press A, it pulls. If I press B, it pulls. If I press any other letters, it does nothing. If I press A, it pulls to the left. If I press B, it pulls to the right. Oh, cool. And then let's say as well, it also, let's grab the right, they do have a audio player on them, right? Dot audio. I don't know what. But that's hard coding it. I don't want to hard code it like that. I want to just be able to reference the sound. Say player 1 dot letter dot, because it's registering it as a rigid body. Could I just do a node then, rather than a rigid body? So say node. If I do a node, am I able to? What is my goal here? My goal is to, what was my goal? Oh, to play the audio. I don't know if a node will let me do it, but let's just try. Audio stream player 2D dot play. Dot play. Because if I do it this way, then I'm hard coding it, right? If I say this, then this logic here ingrains it into the specific letter. But that's not what I want to do. I want to make it flexible enough, so that's why I want to be able to reference it without. How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? Let's see what AI has to say about it. I want to be able to. I want to be flexible and reference and get the audio player, audio stream player 2D of whatever object I put in the @export so that it's flexible but knows that it needs to reference the child of the node reference and activate its audio get node. Is that it? Do I need to cache them? Why do I need to cache them? See, this is hard coding. Get node Yeah, but you again, a case of example that the coding for AI is not entirely there yet, as it's making this silly mistake. It doesn't make any sense to do. But I'll look at this later, and I'll look deeply at that later. We spent a lot of our time during the stream focusing on refactoring the code, so that way we could, let me show you. So that way we could have a bunch of different letters, or utilize a bunch of different letters. Where is that? In this array, which we access at the beginning of the function. That is going to be for the monkey part of the game, which I do think will overall still be enjoyable. But as you guys know, we had a spur of creative inspiration, and Noel suggested us using puppies, so we're going to use puppies, and they're going to pull to a particular letter, and then what I would like is that each time you pull, and I'll let the kid, and that's why I would maybe suggest to the parents as well, is that you let your kid kind of win a little bit, so that way it's not just a constant, and maybe I'll have to refactor this as well with playtesting, so that way it's not but you let your kid, and let me show you. You let your kid win a little bit with oh wait, there we go, with so that way they get a feel for the letter itself, as well as going from there. Let me also add really quick a pixel grass background. I think that would be nice. What do we have in the game example here? Let me see. Looks like a plain green background. So yeah, we'll use grass. So let's just grab that, and that'll be the last thing that we do on this stream. Just grab some grass. Not like that, you sickos. The devil's lettuce? Is that what you're thinking? I don't know. Sorry. I'm sorry I yelled at you. Let's get grass, see if I can lose it. There's grass in this. It's obviously in this pack, I just don't see it clearly. Trying to see what color would not clash too heavily with this. Like a lighter green, but not too light. You should be a bit darker. Maybe this one? Doesn't need to be super special here. We're gonna go on basic. We'll also put this under dogs. Under rope, why not? There we go. It's because these two are not leveled. These two should have been leveled before I started doing this. So let me take this dog out. Let me see where this is at on the y-axis is 1.43. Wait. You are not scale position is negative 0.947. Negative 0.947. Negative 47. Okay, that's not exactly right, but it is, but it's not because it's a smaller dog. So we got a factor for that. So I'm gonna press Alt. Nope. I'm gonna press Control, so that way I have a little bit more exacting control over this. Maybe I should position the rope differently. Here, let me just move this, because obviously this is easier. Alright, now put it back here. And save, and how does this look? Oops, sorry, you guys can't see that. I press any of the letters or numbers, nothing happens. I press A, we go over. I press B, we go over. Okay, so all that is left is to create the wind state, which we'll do in our next session, which will be relatively easy. And how are we going to do that? I'm just going to do really quickly the groundwork for that. Is that we need on the wind point itself, we're gonna create a is that gonna reference? No, we'll create a area 2D for the for specific to this endpoint. This is gonna require a shape, a collision shape. So we'll grab a collision shape 2D, and then this collision shape 2D is going to be a circle. Square. And it's going to be specific to the endpoints. So let me minimize this a bit. It's going to be specific to these 2 points. You got to get that over. All right, and then once we detect it, we're going to detect collision, and then we'll create the end state. But that is how we're going to do that. So again, this is where we're at. And then once we have the, I hate that it keeps going over to the screen. Once we have the collision detection set up, then we'll be able to create a wind state and a reset state as well. But I'm gonna save that for next stream as it is late. So have a great night. If nobody has told you lately, I'll tell you, you matter. Try to stick it out for a couple more days, one more day, because life does get better eventually. I know it may not seem like that sometimes, but it really does. So you matter. I'm happy you attended the stream, and I wish you the best night, day, evening, whatever possible. All right, thank you guys so much for joining.